Tell them I'm starting now. So what's the recommended? 112 times 720. Alright, alive. I have to. They will have to reload. It's so fun. What I have now is live. Okay, once reload. I'm starting. Today one is just gonna be for 10 minutes and we'll be done. Just gonna be for 10 minutes and we'll be done. Good morning everyone. Welcome to Rocket Tutorials. Today I'm just going to do an introduction of the entire course. I'm going to be explaining everything what you are going to go through for the next 3 months. I'm going to explain everything in details. So we're also going to talk about softwares and other materials might be needed throughout our course. So first we want to talk about softwares. The software we use for programming, they are called IDEs. These are development environments and there are a lot. You have to pick from you. Varieties, Sublime Text, my personal favorite is Sublime Text. They are, oh no. Its IDE stands for Integrated Development Environment. Let me search that out. Yeah. IDE stands for Integrated Development Environment. So here you can see there are a lot. There's Eclipse, Wing IDE, NetBeans, Microsoft Visual Studio, there's PyCharm. I don't know a lot of this. I know a few. I know Code Blocks, I know Atom, I know Android Visual Studio, I know Xcode, I know ideally for Python. What I use most often is Sublime Text, and that's what I would recommend to you guys because you can get a lot of features straight out of the box. But an alternative to Sublime Text would be Notepad++ or Code Blocks or Atom. What I want you to do is to check out, just browse around, see which you like. If you are going to be using Sublime Text, you need to just search for Sublime Text 3. That's our latest version. Or you could go to sublimetext.com /3, click on Windows or Windows 64-bit, then it downloads automatically. I've already downloaded this, so I'm not going to go through this again. So once you are done downloading, install the file. I have someone's code. I could want to open this up with Sublime. And I could just open that up. And this is a Python file. We're just playing around with Python here. Okay, so next this is all you need. Apart from internet service and Google, you don't need anything else for programming. This basically is all you need for the most part of it. So the first thing we'll be learning this week is HTML. HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language. Now this is the backbone of any web page online. You can't do anything without this. So it's a basic language. You have to go through this if you are going to be building web pages or web applications. Even if you are going to be a back-end web programmer, those are guys that they don't really handle much of the visual aspects of an application. They don't really handle what you see visually. Even if you are going to go into back-end development, you still need an idea of the basics. You still need an idea of how HTML works, how CSS works, and how JavaScript works. You don't have to know how to use them, but you still need the basics. Next week we are going to talk about Bootstrap. Now I didn't show you a web page for HTML. That is because there is none. But Bootstrap was built by Twitter, so someone from Twitter. And Bootstrap will allow you to use CSS on the go. You don't need to know CSS to use Bootstrap. I think my connection is slow, so I'm just going to be talking from here on. I plan on just spending 10 minutes on this. I plan on just spending 10 minutes on this. Upper week we are going to go into CSS. That is what Bootstrap was built on, so you'll be able to do more advanced styling. Then come here to click on download. I think it's going to download the zip file. It's going to download the zip file. This is the second thing you're downloading. So after CSS we are going to JavaScript. So you are not downloading anything for that. JavaScript is like the power of a web page. Everything that happens with JavaScript. You are not downloading anything for that. I will talk more about JavaScript when it's time for that. Now after then we are going into jQuery, and I will need you to download this. So we're going to SQL. After this we are going into SQL. You are not downloading. then there's SQL. We are going to, for the most part of it, we are going to be using, we are just going to, during that period we are going to teach you SQL, but we would not get to use it as much. Now why? This is because at that time you have not been exposed to a backend app, so you won't be able to use MySQL from your front end code. We need to start backend, but I need to introduce the concept to you. So we are just going to learn the language, how to relate with databases, but we are not going to be relating with any database yet. When we get to Node.js, which is what we are going to be using as our backend, then we are going to work more on SQL. Then I'll show you how you can use SQL. We are going to be using two databases, two types. We are going to be using MySQL and SQL database, and Firebase, which is a NoSQL database. You could Google these things up just to check up what they are. For Firebase, you go to firebase.google.com. Let me not stray too much. For after SQL, we are going to jQuery. I need you to download this file from jQuery. So you search for jQuery, or you go to jQuery.com. Then you download this version 3.4.1. This is what you are downloading, the latest version of jQuery. After jQuery, move to JavaScript. I've talked a bit about this. So after jQuery, move to AngularJS. Now for Angular, you're downloading this. You are going to angularjs.org. The reason why you are going to .org, there are two types of Angular. There's .io and there's .org. .io, we are not going there. We are just using this. Try the new Angular. That's the .io. It's for more advanced developers. You are using it to develop applications, mobile apps, and all the likes. But what we're just doing is we're downloading this. Download angularjs.org. Yeah, you are downloading version 1.7 minified. Just delete whatever is there, is fine. Just click on download. Then we are going to talk about Node.js. Now for Node.js, I'll need you to go to nodejs.org. You are going to download your setup file. I see this version 12, the current version. So you are downloading version 12 for Windows. Just click here and it will automatically download. Let me stop this. I already have all this installed. Alright, then for Firebase, that's the next one we're going to talk about. You are going to firebase.google.com. I already spoke a bit about Firebase earlier. Firebase.google.com. Get started. This will load up. Okay, so you are not downloading anything from Firebase, but you need to create an account. You need to create an account. You are not downloading anything on Firebase, but you need to create an account with them. And an account is your Google account. All you need is a Google account, and you can log into Firebase and you can use it. Then there are some setups we are going to do when we get there, but we are not downloading anything for Firebase.js. When we get to Firebase, I'll tell you what you need to download. It's just one file. And for sockets, same thing. When we get there, I'll tell you what you need to download. These are more advanced technologies. Just don't worry yourself about those for now, right? Don't worry yourself about those for now. When we get there, I'll tell you everything you need to download. So you're downloading Sublime. This is just a summary. You're downloading Sublime, you're downloading Bootstrap, you're downloading jQuery, you're downloading Angular, and you're downloading Node.js. Alright. Our next session is going to be on Wednesday by 6 p.m. Thank you. Have a good day.